everybody. So today we're going to do top 5 Flashback Fridays for Spirit Halloween 2024 that they need to do. Now, there's a lot of honorable mentions that I'm going to do before the top 5. And we're going to kind of fly through those because I'm counting, I think there's like 26. So, yeah. Oh yeah, but anyways, first one is Nightmare Harvester. Now, the reason that he didn't make the cut, he probably would have made the cut for the top 5, but a factory is already making him, so I forget what factory, but a factory is already making him, meaning he's probably going to come back somewhere, whether it be Haunted Hill Farm or Spirit, but yeah. But yeah, that's really the reason he's not in the top 5. Just because there's like an 80% chance we'll see him somewhere this year. So yeah. Next honorable mention is Creepy Rising Doll. And you're wondering, they just brought her back last year. Yeah, that's why it's an honorable mention. The reason she's on this list, you might be thinking, why didn't you just get her last year? Because I wasn't able to. By the time I had enough money to purchase a prop, she was sold out. Ah, dude. Favorite of all time, I wasn't able to get her. Oh, God, dude. Anyways, next up on the list is Looming Strawman. So, I like Looming Strawman, but he's not that great, you know. He's okay. I mean, yeah. He's here. I mean, yeah. He's pretty good. I like him. He wouldn't have made the top 5, but yeah. Anyways, next on the list for honorable mentions is Forest Demon. Now, in case you're wondering, I thought him and Boogeyman, which is going to be next, so I'll talk about that. The reason you might be thinking, oh, what, isn't that literally your 2 favorites? Yes! Sorry. But, here's the thing. That is the exact reason. You guys already know that they're going to take up 40% of the list. You know what I mean? So that's why I decided to put them in honorable mentions. You guys already know. And why not have other ones that you may not know? So yeah. Also, Boogeyman too. So yeah. But next on the honorable mentions is Morning Gory. Look, I love Morning Gory, but there are just better options for the top 5, you know? Like, there were just some better options. I wanted to put her, but yeah, there were better options that they're on there. So that's really the reason she's not, but I would really love for her to come back. I think she was really cool, so yeah. Anyways, next on the list is Howling Werewolf. Now, why didn't he make the cut? Well, spoiler alert, there's kind of already another werewolf up there in the top 5. But also, I just don't think he was that good. I mean, he was really cool, but just not one of my favorites. I don't know why. But yeah, really cool prop. I don't know. He was something about him I didn't really like. Maybe it's his face. I don't know. But yeah. And there are just better options that I put in number 5 and 4 and 3, 2, and 1. So yeah. Anyways, next on the honorable mentions list is Flaming Black Widow. Now, why didn't she make the list? Same reason as most of the other ones. She barely missed. She was like, when I was going through all these props, She ended up being in the top 5 as one of the last ones in the top 5 that weren't in the top 5. You know what I mean? She would be in the top like 10. You know, that's what I'm saying. Top 10 is she would definitely be in. I really do like her, but there are just slightly better options that are in the top 5. Next for the honorable mentions are Twitching Banshee. Now, you might be thinking, Twitching Banshee's great. Why is she not on the top 5? 2 reasons. I think she's slightly overrated. Not too much, just a little overrated, you know. And the main reason, she is annoying. You already knew that. Next on the honorable mentions list is Swinging Swamp Hag. Now, why didn't she make the list? I think she's awesome, but she was just one of the last ones to make the honorable mentions list. You know? I don't think she was ever in my top 5 list, but I wouldn't be upset if they brought her back. And I do like her. I think she's good. But I don't know. They're just better ones. And like I said, she was one of the last to make the cut for even honorable mentions. So yeah. Anyways, next on the honorable mentions list is... Sorry, that was a really bad drum roll. Rising Reaper of Death. Now, why didn't he make the cut? Well, there have been like 30 Rising Reaper props since this dude. And... we've heard props with the exact same sounding voice, almost the exact same phrases. You know what I mean? So it would just be kind of repetitive. I do think these kind of props are awesome, but it would be repetitive. So that's why he didn't make the list. I think he is an amazing prop, but he just missed the cut. Next on the honorable mentions list is... That was a better job. Hugs. Now, why didn't he make the list? Mostly because he was just so recent. 2019. That was only 5 years ago. That's when it was last sold. Actually, in 2020, it was online only. So it was only sold 4 years ago. See, you kind of see why he's not in thing. He's just too recent. This decade. And no, that's not a problem if we were still in 2019. Bring a prop back from 2012 and you're in 2019, that's fine. They did it with Limb Ripper 2017. But, you know, Hugs. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why he's not on the list. Otherwise, he probably would be, but yeah. Next on the honorable mentions list is... That was not good. Witch of Stolen Shoals. I don't know why I said shoals. Souls. But, now why didn't she make the cut? Just like Morning Glory. Was it Morning Glory? I forgot. I think it was Morning Glory. Flaming Black Widow. She was almost there. She was top 10. Same thing with Flaming Black Widow. She's top 10. She is so amazing. Even Roblox Spirit Halloween 2023 ideas? No, 2022 ideas. 2022 ideas, they thought she would be a great one to come back. And I agree. She is awesome. But there are just 5 better options. Up next on the honorable mentions list is... Death Row. Now, why is he on the honorable mentions list? Well, a couple reasons. A, I think it was a little overrated. Look, dude, they sold him for 7 years. 2012 to 2018. That is 7 years. And might be thinking, that's only 6. 2012 counts for 1 year itself. 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. So that's 7 years. They saw this dude 7 years. Like, I think it's a little overrated. Now, I don't know if they were all necessarily returns, but still a little overrated in my opinion. In my opinion, though. And I think there are just 5 better options. He probably would have made the top 20 list, but that's not really much, considering there's only like 26 honorable mentions, so I think there's like overall around 31 props. So top 20 isn't really all that much, but, you know, it's still good. I think he's awesome, so yeah. Yeah. Anyways, next up on the honorable mentions list is untimely death. Now she is another one that just missed the cut for the top 5. Probably another top 10, maybe just outside of the top 10, I don't quite know, but she did make it to the honorable mentions. Dude, she was one of the last ones to be out of top 5, you know? I love her. You think it's just a normal statue, and then she moves her head, and it's kind of a jump scare, because, like, you don't expect a statue to do that. So, yeah. It's a really clever jump scare. It's just a really clever prop. I love this thing. Let's bring it back for 2024. But next on the honorable mentions list is, don't worry, we're almost done. That was terrible. Broken Girl. She was another one that just missed the cut. I just think there's 5 better options. Yeah, I know this video has just been 12 minutes of honorable mentions. I'm sorry, but I just think Broken Girl is so cool, dude. They tried remaking Euro's Bloodthirsty Betty, but small, it just didn't work for me. Broken Girl is awesome. And they also did Menacing Molly. Didn't work for me either. Broken Girl was the original. She worked for me. Loved her. Let's move on to the next honorable mention, which is Pumpkin Nester. Now, the reason he didn't make it is because I think he is just a little overrated. I honestly probably wouldn't have put him on this list, but since he's Pumpkin Nester and everybody loves him, I would put him on the honorable mentions. He probably, I think he's just a little overrated. Not too much, just a little overrated. But yeah, next honorable mention is Waving Wally. Now, why didn't he make the cut? Same reason as Hugs, just a little too recent. 2020 is when he was last sold. So yeah, the reason he's on this list is just because I love Waving Wally. Oh my god. If this was 2 years from now, he would have made the cut. But yeah. But anyways, next honorable mention is Barnyard Butcher. Now, why isn't he on here? Same reason as Pumpkin Nester. I think he's slightly overrated. I think he's better than Pumpkin Nester. He probably would have made my list. But nonetheless, very cool. But the reason he didn't make it is just because, you know, and he's also really popular. You might just expect him to be on the list. So he's in honorable mentions. Anyways, next honorable mention is Rosemary. Now, why didn't she make the list? Just a little overrated. And the jump scare takes like a minute long to even happen. And even if you do stick around for the jump scare, which would be me, but I probably would like set her off and then look at another prop and then look at her. It just shows how long her thing is. Now, I think she is a really cool prop, but again, it just takes too long. Sold her for 5 years. I don't know. But yeah, next one on the list, honorable mentions list, is Zombie Swing Girl. Now, pretty much the same thing as Rosemary, except a little different. They sold her for 7 years. I think of them both very similar props just because they're both like zombie girls, but they're just different, you know. Rosemary. Also, thing with Rosemary, I think Morris had like a remade version like 5 years ago or so. So that's another reason. But just for the fact they're zombie sling girl, I don't know. I think she's really cool, but yeah. Just a little overrated. They sold her for 7 years, so you know. But yeah. Anyways, next on the honorable mentions list is Pumpkin Patch Prowler. Now he came really close to making the cut. Really close. Just like Flaming Black Widow and Witch of Stolen Souls. Just missed the cut. Yep, just missed the cut. I think he is awesome, but there are just 5 better options. Next on the honorable mentions list is Cornstalker. Why didn't he make the list? Just cause. Like, okay. They sold him for 6 years in 2018. I didn't even know they sold him then, but yeah. I think he's awesome, but I don't know. I think I don't know. I really like him. He's just probably a little too big. 7.5 feet tall. He's big. He's probably too big to put in stores, so that's why he's on the honorable mentions. But anyways, next on the honorable mentions list is the Harvester. Why didn't he make the cut? I think he's kind of overrated. And he's just kind of, like, I don't know. Like, not that good. There are also just better options. I mean, kind of short, but kind of a short reasoning, but it's my reasoning, you know? That's why he's not on the cut. But I do think he's cool. Anyways, next on the honorable mentions list is Convulsing Nurse. Now, the reason she's not on there, I think she would be a great fit. The reason she's not on there is because of one thing. And that is, she's probably a little too disturbing to have in stores these days. I know, it sucks, but it's the truth. She's probably a little too disturbing to have in stores these days. She's awesome, but it's just, that's the way it is. Spirit is going away from scarier stuff, you know? And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll bring her back online, but I don't think they would do it in person, in stores. But anyways, last but not least, I know we're finally done with the honorable mentions. Last but not least on the honorable mentions list is Cemetery Angel. I think that Cemetery Angel is such a cool prop. It's just, there's better options. Probably would be a top 15, maybe top 20. I don't know. He's really cool, but there are better options. Dude, just look at him. I don't know. He almost made the cut, just like some of the others, but he just didn't quite make the cut. But yeah, that is all the honorable mentions. I know, that's like 26, but it is what it is. It's way longer than I wanted it to do, but I'm stretching it out even more, and we still have 5 props to go, but they're actual ones that I want. So yeah, anyways, starting out, the top 5 is, drum roll please, Limb Ripper. So, the reason that Limb Ripper is only number 5 is because I already brought him back once. But you might be thinking, oh, how come he didn't make the honorable mentions list? How come he made the cut? It has been 6 years since this guy was in stores. 4 years 7 years since he was in stores. 5 years since he was online only. Like, dude, he is awesome. I love this guy. Like, dude, he is so cool. I won't be showing videos of the props because, well, length, but he is a really cool prop, and I hope to see him back. I don't think he's too disturbing. Maybe it has a little much blood, but they can clean that up. Anyways, moving on to number 4. Drum roll, please. Levitator Girl. Now, number 4. Why is she only number 4? There's 3 better options. But it's just she is so awesome. It has been 5 years. Same thing as Limericker. I know 2 2017 props is wild. Man, I love her. She is just such a cool prop. I would totally get her if they brought her back. Totally. But yeah. Anyways, I think it's so cool how she levitates. Yeah, it's just so cool, dude. Yeah. I don't think she's too disturbing, so yeah. But she is really cool nonetheless. Anyways, moving on to number 3 is, drumroll please. Sorry, I messed that up. Peekaboo Penny. Now, why is she on here over some of the others? She has the best jump scare of all time. Yes, all time. Every time it gets people. As long as the audio is turned up, it gets people. Dude, she is so cool. Oh my god, dude. They use her audio a lot, so it's not like they don't have the audio. Of course they would have the audio, but it's just, man, she is just so cool. Hopefully if they remade her, the head wouldn't fly off. But yeah. Also, what's really cool is that it's not her hands that come down. The head comes up. Yeah, the head comes up. And I just think it is so cool. But anyways, moving on to number 2 is Harbinger of Hell. Now, dude, I think he is so cool. Maybe you improve the face quality because, well, yeah. But he is a really cool prop nonetheless. It's been a while. He was sold 9 years ago in stores and only 7 years ago online. So it's been a while. He is just so cool. I mean, dude, look at that stock photo. That is so cool. But yeah. I mean, ballroom. They had a ballroom? I didn't know that. But they did have that. See, look how cool he looks in the theme, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is so cool. Yeah, they need to bring him back. But, moving on to number 1 is, drumroll please, Swinging Scarecrow. I freaking love this dude. Oh my god. He probably would have been my favorite of 2016 had I not have this weird nostalgia thing with Reaching Arm Tombstone. And if you notice, Reaching Arm Tombstone didn't even make the honorable mentions list. Why? Well, because I own him. That's why. But, just, Swinging Scarecrow is so cool, dude. Oh my god, I love him. And if they bring him back, I would want him in stores because he is so awesome. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna show a video for him and him only. Just because I just need to see him again because he is just that awesome.
You have a beautiful head. If I can get it off you, it will complete my collection. See what I got here? It's the straw that broke the farmer's back. Come closer, and let's see how it works on you.
Dude, that is so awesome. I love the voice. I love how he looks. His phrases are creepy, but that's not too disturbing, you know? Like, Spirit Props say that stuff all the time. I just love this guy. Like, he is so cool. Just look at him. I know you can't see him that well. Oh my god. He is awesome. Anyways, you know, I thought I would just show you guys what props I want Spirit to bring back. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. That way you never miss a video if you haven't already. Share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Sorry that this video was so long. Yeah, sorry.